Hello everyone, this is Anthony Simic, teacher on administrative assignment for the Springfield School District. In this short video I'm going to show you how to share documents with other people, as well as access documents that are shared with you, and then how to move those documents around inside your drive if you want to. So let's start with sharing a document with other people. Because the focus of today's in-service is on Google Sheets, I'm going to click New, Google Sheet. My file opens up automatically. I'm just going to give my sheet a title real quick by clicking up here in the top left and call this a sample sheet. Now, I don't have to do anything else before I share this sheet with other people. I can leave it completely blank and share it with other people I want to collaborate on the sheet with. All I have to do is go up here to this blue share button, and if I just hover my mouse over top of it, I can see that right now there's a lock icon and I'm being told that this sheet is private to only me. But I would like to share it with other people, so I'm going to click that blue button, and all I have to do is start entering the names of people I want to share this sheet with. Now, it's important to be careful at this stage in the game when we're sharing with other people, because we have SSD student accounts for every single student and staff member in the district. All of those people come up in this list. So I'm aiming for Joy Wilkinson. But down there at the bottom is a Kara Wilkins, who I don't know if she's a staff or a student. All I know is I don't want to share the file with her. So just be careful when you're sharing with a lot of people, or at least I know when I'm sharing with a lot of people, I tend to move quickly at this portion, and you just really have to be careful about who you're sharing your items with. You don't want to accidentally share something that should be private with a student or with another staff member. So I'm just going to click Joy's name, and I'll do a couple other people. Bonnie's a great example. So I've typed in Bonnie's last name. She comes up here at the top, but then her grandson Campbell is there as an option to share with. Now what it's done is, now that I've added two people, it's showing me other names at the bottom here of people who, when I've shared with Joy and Bonnie, I've also shared with these people. This is because historically when we have professional development together, I share with our entire group. And so Google remembers that, and as I start to add similar names, it makes suggestions for names of other people I could add. So if I wanted to add Diane, I could do that, and that's good for now. I also have to check what type of access I want to give these people. Do I want them to be able to edit the document entirely? That means they can make any kind of changes, the same changes I can make, they can make. I can change or restrict their access to comment only, which means if they click somewhere and try to change it, it will not delete the information that I've put into the sheet, but it will add a comment to that section. So this is good. They could make comments and recommendations for changes, but they can't change my original ideas. And then the third option is the view option, which means they can only view the sheet. They can do nothing other than view it. They can't edit, change anything. So I'm going to leave this as edit. I could add a note if I'd like to. They will get an email saying that I've shared this document with them, and all I have to do is click send. Notice now I have a little yellow button up here that says this is now shared with 3 people, and also that lock icon has turned into a person icon. There's 2 people there if you can see the little gray guy back there. Then it's telling me that this is shared with 3 people. If I ever want to see who those 3 people are, all I have to do is click that button again, and then here where it says shared with Bonnie, Joy, and one other, if I click that, it opens up this list of the people that have access. I can see myself, the 3 people I've shared with. If I want to restrict Joy's access to view only, I can do that. If I wanted to make Bonnie so she can comment only, I can do that. And I can keep Diane as an editor. I can remove people just by clicking this X to take them off. And then there are a few other options here, and then I can just click Save Changes, and now those changes are saved. And I'm done. So now Bonnie, Joy, and Diane could go in. They could start adding data to this sheet at the same time I am in the sheet adding data. So I created that sample sheet. It's right here. There's the people icon to tell me it's shared. And we saw in our last video, really simply, all I have to do is grab it, hold down my mouse button, and I can move it to another place within my Google Drive. And there it goes. Now to access files that are shared with you, we're going to switch gears. Now if somebody shared with you and you want to find what they've shared with you, all you have to do is come over to this menu bar on the side, click Shared With Me, and you would see that file right here across the top. So if Joy, Bonnie, or Diane logs in right now and clicks Shared With Me, they will see a sample sheet has been shared with them. They could click it and open it. They could also right-click on the file and move it into their drive like we saw in that last video as well. So if they want to keep all of the files from today's in-service in one place, they might create a folder in their main drive and then move this file into that folder. It's as simple as that. No need to overthink it. Really, it's a two-way street. If you're the person sharing, you've created the file, you've shared it with people. If you are the recipient, this is where that file is. It's in the Shared With Me folder, and you would see it there. You would see who shared it with you and on what date they sent it to you. So I hope that's clear. If you have any questions, let me know.